It's game 44 of 44 from Spillane Field as the Wareham Gatemen take on the Falmouth Commodores for the 6th and final time here in the regular season. Welcome inside the Gatemen Pregame Show on GBN. Javik Blake alongside Gabe Genovesi, and Gabe, a fantastic bounce-back victory for the Gatemen last night over the Bourne Braves.
Yeah, after losing 14-6 to Bourne the night before, Wareham gets their 6th shutout of the year last night, 4-0 over the Bourne Braves. I mean, we could talk about both sides, but 4 runs, 7 hits for the offense, led by a big 3-run fourth inning, a 2-run bomb from Trey Lipscomb, a solo shot from Mike Antico, and that's all the offense Wareham needed last night.
The 2 Tennessee Volunteers who are new to this team, just recently, Teeter and Trey Lipscomb. We saw Trey Lipscomb after the game was over doing a cartwheel, a somersault out in center field. He was excited the Gatemen got the victory, but it's really the newcomers to this team, including Zach Mathis from LSU, who have led the way these last few games for the Gatemen.
100%. Mentioned Lipscomb's 2-run home run. He singled last night as well, went 2 for 3, made a couple of nice plays in left field. Teeter, he's now 3 for 11 to start his year, and you might go, that's just okay, but a 2 RBI triple in there that ended up being a game-tying triple in his debut with Wareham just a few days ago against Catuit. He has a hit in each of the 3 games he's played in, and you said it, he played right field last night, played left field in his debut. He's DH'd for these Gatemen, a nice utility guy for Wareham. And you mentioned Zach Mathis as well. 5 hits for Mathis in his first week as a Gateman, a double, a triple, a homer in 3 of those 5 hits, 5 RBIs as well. The newcomer stepping up in a big way, and you gotta hope they can do the same thing in the postseason.
Durkay will be in right field tonight. Lipscomb, the DH, and Zach Mathis not in the lineup tonight. We'll definitely see him in Game 1 against Catuit. The big thing, Cole Larson, a fantastic bounce-back start from him. He was a little shaky, especially in his first appearance against Catuit. Righted the ship a little bit against Falmouth, but last night he put it all together in one fantastic start.
100%. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, scoreless, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Not only a fantastic start for Larson, but one of the best starts we've seen from a Gatemen pitcher all season long. I should say a Gatemen pitcher not named Ian Bedell.
That is very true.
All season long. A great start for Larson, and he, just as Jonah said last night, he puts himself in a position to where if this team does make a run in the postseason, Larson's a reliable either bullpen option or start once we get into maybe the semifinals or even the championship series.
And the big news yesterday, in the Eastern Division semifinals, the playoff field officially set. The Wareham Gatemen will take on the Catuit Cavaliers in the Western Division semifinals. Check that. They'll be playing the Catuit Cavaliers, and the pitching needs to be there because you have Rajanu, Nick Gonzalez, and Matthew Mervis.
Yeah, they can all hit. It's that simple. Nick Gonzalez should be, if Nick Gonzalez is not the MVP in the Cape Cod Baseball League here in 2019, someone's doing something wrong somewhere. He's been the best player in the league all summer long for the Catuit Cavaliers. He's killed Wareham. 10 hits against Wareham. I don't have the numbers right in front of me because obviously we're playing Falmouth tonight, but he's been a Wareham killer in the 6 games against the Gatemen this summer. He's one of the toughest outs in the Cape Cod Baseball League. You got him to deal with. You mentioned Rajanu, you mentioned Matthew Mervis. There's several other guys in that Catuit lineup. Wareham split the season series 3-3 with the Cavaliers. We're going to do all of this tomorrow night as well, but it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a back-and-forth battle between Wareham and Catuit, or at least that's what we expect it to be based on what those 2 teams did in the regular season.
Looking ahead to tonight against the Falmouth Commodores, the Gatemen, to say they've struggled against the Commodores is really an understatement, but last time they played these Falmouth Commodores, they were up 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th inning, going into it with a no-hitter. They lost the no-hitter. Just a terrible inning from the Wareham Gatemen. 2 runs ended up scoring, and all of a sudden they lose that game 2-1.
It was maybe the worst loss of the season for the Wareham Gatemen because of everything you just mentioned. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. That was a game Wareham had in the bag, should have won, dominated on the mound, and it just was unfortunate that the 8th inning fell apart and Falmouth got the win.
When we come back here on the Gatemen Pregame Show on GBN, Trey Lipscomb and Addison Van Patten talk before the game. We'll get you that interview and more next on GBN.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar.
Thank you.
Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Thanks, guys. Addison Van Patten here with Trey Lipscomb. Now, new addition to the Gatemen and provided essential to us in our offense. 2 for 3 with a monster home run in your first outing. What was working for you right off?
Good.
Just getting my timing down. You know, it's a lot of good pitching out here, so I knew that I had to get my foot down and just have fun.
Something I feel like is really important for these guys that are just joining in like you is you aren't tired out on this season like these guys that have been here all summer long. What's it like to get a fresh set of eyes on these pitchers?
It feels good. You know, I feel like a lot of the guys have went home or want to go home, but you know, just another day for me. I just want to have fun.
Getting this new opportunity to come out here, do you feel like you have anything to prove or a fresh sense of energy?
I was just at first excited when I got the call to come out here, but no, I just come out here and just play my game, and that's all.
Falmouth, you haven't seen them before, but we're facing them tonight. This game is the last one of regular season, and someone says it's like, whose line is it anyway? The games are made up and the points don't matter. But what do you think is the essential to getting this win tonight?
I think we just got to come out here, play our game, play loose. Like Coach said, don't no matter what the scoreboard says, just go out there and play your best.
What do you mean by play loose?
Don't be like all timid, don't have any butterflies. It's cool to have butterflies in like the first inning, but once the first pitch comes, you got to just play loose.
Awesome. Well, thank you for chatting with me, and back to you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome back here to the Gatemen Pregame Show on GBN. Thanks so much, Addison. Catching up with Trey Lipscomb after a huge night last night.
I mean, we already talked about it, but to come in and hit a 2-run home run, had the single as well, went 2 for 3 in your debut in the CCBL. It says a lot. He was in a groove over in California in the CCL in the California Collegiate League, hit 347 over there and picks right up where he left off here with the Gatemen. What a performance last night, and you hope you get that in the playoffs.
Hopefully you do. Played for the OC Riptide in the Cal Collegiate League. When we come back, Ryan LeMay will be sitting there, and we'll go around the Cape next on GBN.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off on...
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Welcome back inside the Gatemen Pregame Show on GBN. Javik Blake alongside Ryan LeMay. It's time to take you around the Cape before the regular season finale from Spillane Field. It'll get underway in about 15 minutes. A big day yesterday across the Cape as the playoff picture finally solidified across the league.
It was a big day yesterday. The playoff seedings are about solidified now. In the West Division, they're officially done, but in the East Division, we still have some things to decide, so let's run right through it.
Falmouth and Cotuit yesterday, a doubleheader. Falmouth took the first game 7-2 to lock Cotuit into that 3 seed. Justin Robleski got the win. Cody Pasek got the loss, but in game 2, Cotuit offense came out. 13-2, your final over Falmouth. Cameron Hill got the win, and Chris Gonzalez got the loss.
It was really a tale of 2 games. In game 1 on Falmouth, Austin Mazel was 2-3. He had a double, a home run. He had 2 RBIs. And then Zach DeLoach, he was 2 for 4, about an average up to 353 with a game to go. He leads the league, so, I mean, Falmouth has a lot going right for them right now offensively.
In game 2, Matthew Mervis and Nick Gonzalez, we talked about them as the heavy hitters the Gatemen are going to have to go up against in their first-round matchups. They went off in game 2. Matthew Mervis, 3 for 5, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs. For Nick Gonzalez, he went 2 for 4 with a double, RBI, and walk. He's now reached base in 39 of his 42 games and leads the CCBL in OBP, slugging, and OPS.
He's going to be a problem for the Wareham Gatemen in the playoffs. I wrote about it in my preview article for the playoffs, and he's going to be tough to handle for the Wareham pitching staff.
Harwich and Brewster tied yesterday at 4. Mason Black, he didn't get the win, but a fantastic final start of the season from him. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. His last 4 appearances have really been off the charts. 21 innings pitched and 21 strikeouts as well.
Black has been lights out on the mound all season for Harwich. For Brewster, sorry. He's been really good for them, and he's probably one of the best pitchers in the entire league.
And with Chatham clinching the first spot, Harwich now locked into that 4 seed in the Eastern Division. They'll face Chatham in the Eastern semifinals.
Yeah, it should be a really good first round. I mean, Harwich barely slipped into the playoffs, but as we've seen before in the playoff history, I mean, anything can happen. And Chatham, they've been struggling as late, so who knows?
And maybe the most surprising team in the latter few games of the season is the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. They took down the YD Red Sox 9-3 last night. Mitch McIntyre got the win, and Mark DeLua got the loss. But Hyannis, 2-1-2 in their last 5 games. 6 points over their last 5 games. The 39 before that, just 15.
I mean, you can't help but cheer for this Hyannis Harbor Hawks squad. They've gone through so much this season, and for them to close out this season with a couple wins is so great to see. They swept the 2-game series yesterday, and they had 3 home runs. Trevor Halver, Jared DeSanto, and Hunter Goodman all had home runs of their own, so really great to see this from the Hyannis squad.
The biggest game across the Cape yesterday was the Chatham Anglers and the Orleans Firebirds. The Orleans Firebirds, they needed to win to keep their hopes alive of getting that top spot in the Eastern Division, and well, it all fell apart in the 9th inning. Dawson Merriman got the win. Nick Garcia got the loss. Chatham, 4 runs in the 9th inning after Orleans scored 3 in the top half. Kaden Polkovich with a 3 RBI double on a 3-2 count with 2 outs. A wall scraper, just missed a home run by about a foot, but he got brought home by Jamal O'Gean on a whoop single just 2 batters later.
Yeah, Chatham clinched the 16th East Division title in their series history, and Kane Polkovich, he was 3 for 3, 5 RBIs, a double, hit a home run as well. I mean, Orleans will be disappointed they didn't clinch the 1st seed, but 2 weeks ago, they looked like they had no shot at the first seed. So they've really improved for the tail half of the season, and they're going to have a lot of momentum going into the playoffs.
2 weeks ago, they looked more like a 4 seed than a 1 seed.
Yeah.
But they're battling Chatham, and what a series that could be if both those teams make it to the Eastern Division Finals.
It just depends on what Orleans team we've seen, because we've seen the highest of highs and we've seen the lowest of lows. So that should be a good series.
So here's what it means. The Eastern Division semifinals, it'll be Chatham versus Harwich, Orleans versus YD. And in the Western Division semifinals, it'll be Falmouth versus Bourne and your Wareham Gatemen against the Cotuit Kettleers. Just a great bunch of matchups across the Cape.
All across the Cape, every matchup, there's potential for upset and there's potential for the higher seed to win, so it's really good.
And we'll break all those matchups down for you tomorrow in our big postseason preview pregame show before the Gatemen take on the Cotuit Kettleers. But today, the Brewster Whitecaps and Bourne Braves playing their final game of the regular season. That one got underway at 6 o'clock in Doran Park. Top of the second inning, Brewster leads that one 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, these games are a little weird tonight. They don't really mean a lot for the teams when it comes to playoff seeding, but these players, they still have a lot to showcase in front of the scouts, and I expect everyone to still play their hardest tonight.
Bourne trying to clinch that season series. They lead the season series 2-1, and the one other game across Cape Cod tonight, the Orleans Firebirds and Chatham Anglers, giving you what potentially could be an East Division Final Series preview. That game starts at 7 o'clock at Veterans Field. Neither team has named a pitcher, but Chatham, they've clinched the season series 4-2.
While this game means nothing for the stand-ins, I expect these teams to both give it their all, because going into the playoffs, they want to be playing their best baseball.
Now, what's your sort of big prediction for the postseason? So not giving too much away for tomorrow.
This is very tough, but I'd have to say my biggest prediction would be Chatham losing in the first round to Harwich.
There you have it. Maybe the biggest of upsets we've seen all season, but then again, with the way this Cape League season has gone, it wouldn't be too far out of the realm of possibility. That's Ryan LeMay. I'm Javik Blake. When we come back, myself and Gabe Genovesi will have the call of tonight's game as the Wareham Gatemen take on the Falmouth Commodores next on GBN.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone, a home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape.
It's game 44, and for the final time of the 2019 regular season, welcome to Spillane Field, where the 23-18-2 Wareham Gatemen look to salvage a win in their final meeting against the 27-14-2 Falmouth Commodores. Javik Blake alongside Gabe Genovesi here in the John Wild press box, and Gabe, the Gatemen would love a win against the Commodores in their final game of the regular season.
I mean, Falmouth's 5-0 against Wareham. The Gatemen haven't been able to buy a win against the Commodores. Nothing going their way in the 2019 regular season against Falmouth, and you hope that this game doesn't mean anything when it comes to the standings, but you hope you can get that one W, you can get that one win now, and kind of get that monkey off your back before you possibly have to see these Commodores in the Western Division Finals.
Falmouth 5-0 against the Gatemen in 2019. They're looking for the season series sweep, but it'll be a tough test for Wareham. Falmouth in the second half of the season. An unbelievable run. 14-2-1 in their last 17 games, 7-2-1 in their last 10. An 11-game win streak in the middle of all of that. They have been high-flying.
I mean, the 11-game win streak, the 6th longest in Cape Cod Baseball League history. It's been unbelievable. This was a team that was in 3rd place in the Western Division, sitting at 500, and then they've just exploded, hitting their stride at the right time.
The Gatemen taking the field. Let's get to tonight's starting pitcher, Kevin Easy, a rising sophomore out of the University of Pennsylvania. He'll make his first Cape Cod League start. Previously played for the Sag Harbor Whalers in the Hamptons Collegiate League. 2-4 in the season in 7 starts in the Hamptons Collegiate League. A 4.99 ERA, 3.2 innings pitched, 11 walks, and 47 strikeouts.
And that 11 walks, 47 strikeouts is the number you love if you're Wareham. You hope you get some of that control tonight. Again, I mean, he just got here. We besides for his numbers right there, we don't know anything about Easy, and hey, this is his one shot in the Cape Cod Baseball League, at least here in 2019. You hope he can put together a good start.
The Hamptons Collegiate League, all in Long Island, about 10 teams in total. Some good action, but nothing compares to the Cape Cod League, and he's going to be going up against a tough Falmouth Commodores lineup as we look at their lineup.
I mean, Austin Maisel leads it off. He limited at-bats for Maisel, but he's hit very well, hitting above 300, hitting above 350 in his 60 at-bats this summer for Falmouth. The other guy you got to look at is Baron Radcliffe. I mean, he's just a 247 hitter down in that cleanup spot, but 4 doubles, 6 home runs. He was a home run derby participant, and he's got some pop off that bat. We'll see if it comes here tonight at Spillane Field.
It'll be Austin Maisel leading it off. Blake Dunn in the 2-hole. Jackson Cutes in the 3. Batting cleanup, Baron Radcliffe. Batting 5th is Taylor Smith, Stephen Moretto, Tyler Rass, Matthew Nelson, and Max Ferguson rounding out the order. As Austin Maisel steps in from the left side, Kevin Easy from the right side, and here we go. First pitch in the outside corner, strike 1. First pitch, first strike for Kevin Easy. Austin Maisel on the season, 355, a homer, and 6 RBIs. The pitch there swung on and missed from Maisel to make it 0-2. 21 for 59 on the season, good for a 355 average. Playing second base today. Kicks and fires for the 0-2. Bat shattered this one out towards second, picked up by McLean, throws to Teeter at first in time. 1 up, 1 down, as Maisel retired on the 4-3. Center fielder Blake Dunn digging in from the right side. His first at-bat of the night, 1 out, nobody on. 0-0 the score on the top of the first inning. Thank you for joining us here on GBN. First pitch, high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, outside again, the count runs 2-0. Blake Dunn on the season, 234 average, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. The 2-0. High again, and that'll run the count to 3-0. 3 pitches, all high and wide to start off the at-bat to Blake Dunn. Hands set at the letters. Pitch here, just on the outside corner for strike 1. The Gatemen in their home whites, white pants. Gatemen across the front, blue caps with a W on it. Pitch here. Pitch just hitting the outside corner to make it 3-2. Blake Dunn thought it was ball 4. Threw his bat back towards the Falmouth bench. Returned to him by Jackson Coots, who was in the on-deck circle, and that bat flew all the way to him. Dunn got about halfway through taking off his leg guard before he realized it was strike 2. The payoff here. And that one, an inch or two off the outside corner, will be ball 4 there, and Blake Dunn will trot down to first. For the second time in the AB, first time on the walk. Jackson Coots comes up. No batting gloves for him. He'll dig in from the left side. Black jerseys, gray pants, maroon lettering outlined in white for Falmouth. Del Castillo gets his sign. Easy from the stretch. This one flied out towards center. Antico settles under it and will make the catch for the second out of the inning. Baron Radcliffe, the big man, coming in from the left side.
Number 44, Baron Radcliffe.
Baron Radcliffe, 6'4", 240 out of Georgia Tech. Just a force in that left-handed batter's box. Hitting .247 on the season, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. Trying to do some damage here with 2 outs and a man on first. First pitch from Easy. Popped straight up down the first base side. Del Castillo chases after it and runs out of room before it finds its way into the stands. Kevin Easy pitching well tonight so far. Retired 2 of the first 3 batters. Nothing's been hit exceptionally hard. Trying to get through Baron Radcliffe in the 4-hole. The 0-1. Curveball misses on the inside. And we'll even count up at 1-1. The weather here at first pitch, 80 degrees, mostly sunny on a beautiful August night in Wareham. The 1-1. Grounded towards the center of the diamond. Stevens was playing over towards second base. Fires to first in time. And that will end the first inning. 6-3 it goes. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base for the Falmouth Commodores. The Wareham Gatemen coming up to bat next right here on GBN.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
Welcome back inside Spillane Field. A beautiful first day of August here in Cape Cod. The Wareham Gatemen will set up Braden Ward, Matt McLean, Jacob Teeter, Pete Durkay, Adrian Del Castillo, Matt Rudick, Trey Lipscomb, Mike Antico, and Chad Stevens against Kenneth House. His first Cape Cod League start, a rising senior, going to complete his 4th season at UConn starting in the fall. Previously played for the Healdsburg Prune Packers in the Cal Collegiate League. 8 games there, 3 starts, 23 innings pitched, 9 earned runs, 19 walks, and 33 strikeouts. Braden Ward will dig in from the left side. Haas, a right-handed pitcher. It's Ward on the season, .293, 3 homers, 20 RBIs, and a team-high 31 strikeouts. But the big thing, if he gets on base, you know about 90% of the time, he's going to second. 27 stolen bases as Haas rocks and fires. As Ward lines that one out of play down the third baseline. Ward, 27 stolen bases on the season. Good for 4th best of any season in franchise history. Haas rocks and fires for the 0-1. Misses low to even up the count at 1-1. Haas is 1-1. Popped up straight in the air towards center by Ward. Blake Dunn coming in on it, settles under it, and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. It's an F8 on your scorecard if you're scoring at home. The outfield from left to right, Smith, Dunn, and Radcliffe. In the infield, Ross at third base, Ferguson at short, Maisel at second, and Jackson Coots at first. Matthew Nelson completes the battery behind the plate. Matt McLean digs in from the right side. Socks about knee high. First pitch from House. Big swing and a miss there for strike one. McLean on the season, .278 batting average, 2 home runs, 23 RBIs, 2 triples, which leads the team, as well as a .402 OBP. The 0-1. A good fastball there right in the outside corner to make it 0-2. Gatemen looking for win number 15 at home. The 0-2. That ball misses low and outside. Run the count to 1-2. Gatemen last season at home, 15-7-0. A win tonight would put the Gatemen at 15-6-1. It's a half game better than last year. The 1-2 from House. Misses way up and outside. That'll even the count at 2-2. McLean really coming into his own this summer after a rough season at UCLA. Batted just .200. The 2-2. This one driven out towards left field. Smith ranges back, looks up, and it's off the concession stand billboard out and left. McLean digs into second. He's there with his 7th double of the season. And a long drive from Matt McLean gives the Gatemen a man in scoring position with just 1 out here in the first.
That ball was crushed off the bat of McLean. You said it. Hit right off the concession sign out in left field. He hits that ball 4 or 5 feet higher, and it's a home run into the front row of the bleachers.
Up comes Jacob Teeter, the man who leads the Gatemen in RBIs with 28. Hitting .301 on the season. The lone hitter hitting above 300 on this team. House from the stretch. Good curveball there, bites the inside corner for strike one. And McLean, that's one of the things I was going to touch on. His power's been great here in Cape Cod. 10 extra base hits, now 11, 7 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs. Teeter leading the team with 47 hits. From the left side, pitch. Curveball, just gets it right down the middle. That'll make the count 0-2. Teeter trying to get RBI number 29 on the season. Remember back to last year, Jeremy Idens led the team, led the league as well with 33. So if he wants to equal his total from last year, he's going to have himself one heck of a night. The 0-2 from House, checks second, comes home. Fastball off the outside corner, that'll make it 1-2. Only 1 out here. Ferguson shaded a little bit more up the middle. Outfield playing straight away. House comes to the set, delivers, and a big swing and a miss there on a curveball. Blocked by Nelson on the curve. The throw to first in time, and that will be out number 2 of the inning. And that'll bring up Pete Durkay, who's just continued to excel for the Gatemen in his first few games. 3 for 11 on the season, no home runs, 3 RBIs, but a triple for the man from Tennessee. A late addition to this Gatemen team, played for the Arroyo Seco Saints in the Cal Collegiate League. The first pitch from House. Durkay lines this one out of play down the third base line. If Durkay can get on, it leaves the man who leads the Gatemen in home runs on deck, Adrian Del Castillo. Durkay, a lefty. Sort of a closed batting stance, hands set in the back of his swing. The 0-1 from House, wound down the first base line, foul. And House is way ahead here at 0-2.
Durkay, a guy who didn't hit the way he wanted to at Tennessee, hit about .230. So for him to have a good summer over in California, now come here to Wareham and contribute right away.
Playing right field today for the Gatemen. House sets, delivers the 0-2. Fly it out towards left. Smith charging in on it. Rass goes out as well. It'll be Smith, drops it. Can't quite get to it, and that will bring home Matt McLean for the first run of the ball game. Durkay will get on, and that'll be a hit. 2 hits on the inning for Wareham, and Pete Durkay gets RBI number 4 on the season. Hit number 4 for the Gatemen, and they'll take this one, or take the lead in this one, 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
Oh, you'll take it any way you can get it, huh?
It's a little bloop single out to left field. Smith couldn't quite get to it. Rass and Ferguson were converging as well. The first pitch from House to Del Castillo skips about 2 or 3 feet short of home plate. A good block there from Matthew Nelson, the Florida State product. Del Castillo in from the left side. No batting gloves for him. Tan bat. Hands held high above the bat. The 1-0. Fouled straight back and out of play. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Del Castillo on the season, .263 average, 4 home runs leading the team, 20 RBIs, and a team-leading 11 extra base hits. The Gatemen could use some of that power now. 1-0 to score, 2 outs, man on first. House delivers. Another pitch missing low and inside. Del Castillo sneaks ahead in the count here at 2-1. Del Castillo behind the plate today. Matt Rudick, the DH, on deck. 2-1 the count. Pitch here. Grounded down to first and foul. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Kenneth Haas go back to that curveball. We've seen him use it 2 or 3 times in this AB. Struck out Jacob Teeter on the pitch. His first strikeout of the season. First strikeout in his Cape League career. The 2-2. And a good curveball there, but misses low. Del Castillo wasn't taking the bait. The count runs full to 3-2, and we'll have a payoff pitch. 3-2 the count. Durkay will most likely be running on this one. 2 outs, 1-0 to score. Durkay takes off for second. Del Castillo drives this one out deep to right field. Radcliffe goes back, looks up, and she is out of here. Del Castillo, home run number 5 on the season, and the Wareham Gatemen take a 3-0 lead in the first inning. Del Castillo wallops that one. A home run brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil and the Wareham Gatemen. A big first inning. Take a 3-0 lead thanks to Adrian Del Castillo's 5th home run of the season. Matt Rudick comes up to the plate, the DH, batting lefty. First pitch to him, fouled. Had to play down the third base line.
And Del Castillo gave that ball a ride. That was way gone over the right field fence. It's 330 out there to right. And he crushed that thing. That's what we've been waiting to see from Del Castillo in the past couple of weeks. You mentioned he's shown his power all summer long.
The 0-1. Ball off the outside corner.
But he's been in a little bit of a slump the past couple of weeks. You'd love to have him in the middle of that order for the playoffs.
The 1-1, flied out towards right field. Is this one back-to-back at the wall? He leaps and makes the grab. Baron Radcliffe steals a home run from Matt Rudick to end the first inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, nobody left on. It could have been 4. Matt Rudick gave it a ride. Baron Radcliffe at the wall using every bit of his 6'3" frame to grab that one. 3-0 after 1. We head to the second where Gabe Genovesi will have your play-by-play right after this on GBN.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Number 32, Taylor Smith.
Wareham with an early 3-0 lead over the Falmouth Commodores. We head to the top of the second. Taylor Smith, Stephen Moretto, Tyler Ross due up. First pitch in the outside corner, 0-1 to Smith. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Commodores tonight to face Kevin Easy for the first time. 0-1 fastball paints the outside edge, 0-2.
And Kevin Easy, a great first inning for him. Pitched effectively, got a couple of fly balls, ground outs.
The 0-2. Breaking ball hit well out to left. Ward ranges to his right and makes the catch. 1 away. Ball hung up there a little longer than at least I thought it was going to. Ward was able to make the easy catch. Stephen Moretto to the plate, 1 down, and Wareham leading 3-0.
The flag's dormant out in right field, but the ball's carrying tonight. You got to think it's got to be something with the weather out, warm finally.
First pitch misses low, 1-0. Stephen Moretto bats from the right side, DHing tonight for Falmouth. The 1-0. Tapped back into the fencing, 1-1. This Falmouth Commodore team, the best team in the Cape Cod Baseball League this summer. 27-14-2. 1-1 hard ground ball, right side. Stevens backhands, fires to first. He's out. Pretty play from the Portland Pilot over at short. 2 down, top of the second inning. In steps Tyler Ross.
Now batting, number 20, Tyler Ross.
Ross, not many at-bats this summer. 7 for 31. First pitch, blooped foul at a plate on the left field line. 0-1. Easy rocks and fires the 0-1. Fastball on the inside corner, 0-2. Ross also a pitcher on this Falmouth team. 2-way player. The 0-2. Outside, a ball and 2 strikes. Despite not many at-bats, 4 of his 7 hits, doubles. 1-2. Misses low, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off, back into the fencing. We'll stay at 2-2. Easy making his debut for the Wareham Gatemen tonight. This will be pitch number 25. Swing and a miss, strike 3. His first strikeout as a Gateman. Ends the second inning. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exit Forest, and Bullard. Head to alexblaw.com to get trial attorney in the New Bedford area. No hits for Falmouth through 2. The Gatemen lead 3-0. We head to the bottom half of the second inning. We'll be right back on GBN. Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham Marion.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, LXB Law. We get to the bottom of the second here in Wareham. 3-0, the Gatemen lead of the Commodores. Bottom of the order, due up for Wareham. Trey Lipscomb, Mike Antico, Chad Stevens to face Kenneth Haas for the first time tonight. First pitch from Haas. Catches the outside corner, 0-1 to Trey Lipscomb. Lipscomb made his debut last night for Wareham. The 0-1. Swing and a miss to a curveball, 0-2.
And he's got some power as well. Saw that on display last night. Hit a home run that went, I'd say, around 360, 370 feet. Just deposited it into the left center field bleachers.
0-2 hits him inside. He actually went to swing at that, and it hit him on the front forearm. So it's been a rough start for Kenneth Haas. Double by McLean. The RBI single from Pete Durkay. 2-run home run from Adrian Del Castillo to make it 3-0 in the first inning. And now he hits Lipscomb. And in steps Mike Antico from the left side.
And one of the things you pointed out was his walk to strikeout ratio was incredibly good.
First pitch to Antico, skied right side, foul territory. Everybody trying to find it, and now the catcher, Nelson, makes the catch.
Nice little play there, getting on his knees and diving for that one right in front of the Gatemen dugout.
Now batting, number 9, Chad Stevens.
That might be the first out tonight in which it wasn't hard contact.
Chad Stevens steps in from the right side, one away. Bottom of the second inning. 3-0, the Gatemen lead of the Commodores. Stevens, the 9-hole. Haas sets from the stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss through a curveball. 0-1.
And if you're Haas, you almost have to get a double play ball here. You go back to the top of the order. There's a good chance he goes at least 3 batters without getting another out.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch down low, 0-2.
And this is just what this Gatemen offense needs going into the playoffs. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. Their offense struggled for the latter part of July, but if they can get things going in August, the sky's the limit for this team.
The 0-2. Stevens checked his swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Chad Stevens doesn't like it, but he went around. It's the second strikeout for Haas. 2 down, second inning, and it was close. First base umpire Larry Rosenberg said Stevens went around, and in steps Braden Ward.
And if he went around, he just barely went around. It looked like he held up from up here, but obviously our vantage point not as good as the first base umpires.
First pitch to Ward. Slapped down the left field line, foul.
He's done that twice today. Hard contact on the third base line.
Ward popped out to the center fielder, Dunn, his first time up. Haas brings home the 0-1. Slapped up the middle, a base hit into center field. Braden Ward, his first hit of the night. 2-out single in the second. Lipscomb moves up 90 feet. He's in scoring position. 2 on, 2 out for Matt McLean. Gatemen leading 3-0, bottom of the second inning.
The Gatemen are now 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a home run, and 3 RBIs when they come to the plate with 2 outs. Haas does great until he gets to 2 outs. We saw that in the first inning. F8, double, that's okay. Then he struck out Teeter, and then all of a sudden, single, home run, and almost another home run. If it wasn't for Baron Radcliffe being 6'4".
First pitch to McLean, catches the outside edge, 0-1. McLean had that double in the first inning, 7th double of the season for Matt McLean. The 0-1. Off speed outside, a ball and a strike.
And Gabe, this is the final game of the season. Doesn't really count for anything in the standings, although playoff seedings are locked. If you're a Gatemen fan, how much stock should you put in this game?
I mean, Haas sets the 1-1. Fastball skied into shallow left. Radcliffe, 5-6 steps to his right, makes the catch. We'll get into that in the top of the third.
Call that a little bit of a teaser.
3-0 Gatemen. We headed the third. We'll be right back on GBN.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape.
Wareham 3, Falmouth nothing. We head to the top of the third here at Spillane Field. Gabe Genovesi here with you. Javik Blake's right back there producing. He's joining me as well. Jonah Karp's over doing PA here in the booth. We got all sorts of stuff going on. Regular season finale. Let's send it down to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, Gabe. Newcomer and starting pitcher tonight, Kevin Easy, is living with an inoperable brain tumor that was actually discovered when he was just 10 years old. Now, talking about what he's gone through to get to this point, he said being in the Cape is just an achievement in itself, and a successful outing is just the bonus on top. Sending it back to you guys.
Thanks, Addison. Wow, that's incredible. That story that he's been able to live through that since he was 10 for pretty much his whole life, and he's here in the Cape. You said it, an achievement just to be here in the Cape. And, well, he's pitched 2 good innings. No hits thus far for Falmouth. 8-9-1 hitters due up for the Commodores. Matthew Nelson, Max Ferguson, Austin Maisel. First pitch popped up foul by Nelson down the first base line. 0-1. The only base runner for Falmouth, a 1-out walk in the first inning. The 0-1. Fastball hit well and pretty deep to left center. Antico ranges back, and the center fielder makes the catch above his right shoulder. 6 straight retired from Easy. 1 down here in the third. Max Ferguson to the plate.
And Kevin Easy's been a pleasant surprise so far. But you gave them a little bit of a teaser last inning. So how much stock should a Gatemen fan put in a game like this, even if they do put up 6-7 runs?
I mean, it's just a confidence boost for anyone that can perform tonight. First pitch in the outside corner, 0-1 to Max Ferguson. Again, and Jonah and I talked a little bit about this yesterday. 0-1 hit well and deep to right. Durkay ranges back. He's got room, makes the catch above his right shoulder. 2 up, 2 down in the third. Wareham leading 3-0. In steps Austin Maisel. But, I mean, yesterday we knew Wareham clinched the 2 seed as well. And the day before, despite the 14-6 loss, Wareham had 10 hits. And we just made the point that baseball is a confidence game, just like any other sport, but especially baseball. It's so mental. First pitch, jammed him, fouled off down the third base line, 0-1 to Maisel. It doesn't matter if you lose the game by 8. A guy who goes 4 for 4 is going to have confidence going into the next day, and I think that that applies here tonight for Wareham. 0-1 swing and a miss to a fastball, 0-2.
And if anything, it applies to Zach Mathis, Trey Lipscomb, and Pete Durkay. The new guys, they're coming in. They haven't played against this competition all season long. You got to think before their first game. They had a whole lot of nerves going on.
The 0-2 offering. Fastball upstairs, 1-2.
But to perform the way they're performing, it's got to help this team considerably in the playoff run because they know they can produce.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off, back behind home plate. Out of play, a ball and 2 strikes stays the count.
And you can say whatever you want about the pitching on the mound tonight. It's new guys, a lot of new faces, but the lineup is still the same. And Kevin Easy, what a surprise he's been tonight.
The 1-2. Line drive into center field, a base hit. Little poke out to center for Austin Maisel, his first hit. And the Falmouth Commodores' first hit tonight. Runner on first, 2 down, 3-0 the Gatemen lead. Blake Dunn to the plate.
Now batting number 23, Blake Dunn.
Dunn walked his first time up, the only other base runner for the Commodores. Easy, the righty, comes set on the first base side of the rubber. First pitch. Fastball paints the outside corner. 0-1. Infield back for Wareham with 2 down. Teeter holding on Maisel, who's 4 for 4 this season, stealing bases. The 0-1. Curveball blooped out into center. Antico ranges into his left and makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left aboard for the Commodores in the third. We head to the bottom half of the third inning. Wareham leads 3-0. We'll be right back on GBN.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on Gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at Gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade, power like a pro.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings, to boats. Village Signs has proudly served Southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Gatemen as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Wareham 3, Falmouth 0. Jacob Teeter, Pete Durkay, Adrian Del Castillo to face Kenneth Haas for the second time tonight. Wareham all 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. 2-run bomb over the right field wall by Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch to Teeter. Curveball inside, 1-0. Pete Durkay also drove in a run with an RBI single. And that's where we stand. Teeter 0 for 1 tonight, the 1-0. Fastball skied into shallow center. Dunn, a couple steps back, ranges to his right, makes the catch above his left shoulder. 1 away in the third, and in steps Pete Durkay.
And his fastball tonight has just got hammered time and time again. McLean, Durkay, Del Castillo, Teeter. Braden Ward is even hitting hard. His fastball's gotten hit consistently by the top 5 guys, and I'm not sure if he has a second pitch good enough to supplement that fastball to throw off hitters. Yes, we saw the curveball, but we saw the curveball strike out Teeter. 2 pitches later, he threw 58 feet.
First pitch to Durkay, high and away, 1-0. Durkay had the RBI single to left field his first time up. 4th RBI for the Gatemen in just now 4 games. 1-0 flared foul in the left field line. 1-1.
And he also has a hit in every game for the Gatemen so far. Quite the start to his Wareham Gatemen career.
That's from the left side against the righty Haas. The pitch. 1-1 on the inside corner. 1-2.
And a good slider there. That's the first time we've seen that tonight. Good left-to-right action. The count 1-2. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw something out of the zone, maybe with a curveball.
The 1-2 delivery. Chopped down the first baseline, foul. We'll stay at 1-2. Wareham 3, Falmouth nothing. Regular season finale here at Spillane Field. Seeding is locked up. This game cannot change anything. Falmouth will be the 1 seed in the Western Division. Gatemen the 2 seed. 1-2, ground ball down the third baseline. Backhanded by Ross. Whips over to first, and it's wide. Goes past Coots at first base. Durkay takes off for second. He's in standing. And Pete Durkay in scoring position for Wareham once again. It's a single for Durkay, his first multi-hit game of the year for the Wareham Gatemen. And that'll bring up Adrian Del Castillo.
Pete Durkay hasn't hit the ball hard once today, and he's 2 for 2. Talk about perfectly placing baseballs down that left field line. His first hit, just a little bloop single, but it was in the Bermuda Triangle. No one could get it. And here recognizes that Ross is playing back, hits the ball down the third baseline, and Ross had to make one heck of a throw to get him, and he couldn't.
First pitch to the lefty, Del Castillo. Hit well into right center field. Dunn ranges back and makes the catch over his left shoulder. Durkay's going to tag. The throw to third on a couple of hops is not in time. Durkay slides in safely. He's 90 feet away for Matthew Rudick. 2 down, bottom of the third. Wareham 3, Falmouth nothing.
Pete Durkay doing a little bit of everything tonight. Showing off the base running, showing off the contacts. Maybe at some point we'll see his power come out. As a Falmouth bullpen, there's some action down there.
Rudick steps into center stage. Haas, the righty, sets the pitch. High and away, 1-0.
Looks like Bradley Littleton out of Lewis University getting warmed up in the pen. 3 1/3 innings pitched this season. This could be very much like we saw the Gatemen do a few days ago, just kind of emptying out the pen today.
The 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. Wareham will take on the Katuitt Kettleers tomorrow night, game 1 here at Spillane Field, 6:45. First game of a 3-game series.
What an atmosphere that's going to be. Nothing better than Cape Lee playoff baseball.
2-0, fouled off. Out of play behind home plate, 2-1. Wareham and Katuitt split the regular season series 3-3. Two teams fairly evenly matched.
You have all the big names. Ian Bedell will go in game 1. You have Rajanu, Matthew Mervis, Jacob Teeter, Adrian Del Castillo.
2-1 poked into left field, pretty deep. Smith ranges back, can't find it, and that ball lands. It's an RBI double for Matthew Rudick as Durkay scores. And Wareham leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the third.
It's an offensive explosion. After just 4 runs last night, 4 runs in the first 3 innings for the Wareham Gatemen. They've gotten good pitching from Kevin Easy and Kenneth Haas. Just a poor outing from him in his first start of the season. 6 hits already, 3 of them extra base hits.
Trey Lipscomb to the plate. Bat waving above his back shoulder. First pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner. 0-1.
And Lipscomb has power. And the way that fastball is being hit today from Haas, wouldn't be surprised if he put one out deep in left field.
The pitch, low and away. A ball and a strike. His teammate at Tennessee, Pete Durkay, just scored. Matthew Rudick on second base. The 1-1. Fastball, tapped foul. 1-2.
And talk about Pete Durkay's awareness. The ball barely got by Jackson Coots at first, immediately took off for second, was safe there, and then on the fly ball to center. Tagging up on a smart play on a ball that you don't usually see most guys tag up on.
The 1-2 offering. Breaking ball grounded down the third base line. Backhanded by Ross, throws to first, and this time he got him. Good play by Tyler Ross after the error earlier in the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left aboard for the Gatemen as we head to the 4th. 4-0, the Wareham lead. We'll be right back on GBN.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza, head on over for pickup or let them deliver to you.
Beat the heat and join us at Waterways, a water experience unlike any other this side of the bridge. Open daily, head over to the water park on Route 28, the Cranberry Highway.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout. The 99, always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Jackson Coots leading things off in the top of the fourth inning. It's Coots, Radcliffe, and Smith. 4-0 Gatemen. The regular season finale between the Wareham Gatemen and the Falmouth Commodores. Pitch low and in. 1 ball and 1 strike to Coots. Jackson Coots 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field. Kevin Easy back on the hill. His 4th straight inning of work. The 1-1. Fastball up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to Coots. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Addison Van Patten with you. Thanks for spending your Thursday evening with us on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Fly ball out to straightaway center field. Mike Antico drifting back, makes the catch. 1 man out. Second time tonight, Coots has been retired by the center fielder Mike Antico. 1 down in the top of the 4th inning. Baron Radcliffe, the new batter, 0 for 1. Radcliffe ended the 1st inning, grounding out to the shortstop Chad Stevens. A little bit of a different looking defense today for the Wareham Gatemen. With Stevens over at short, first pitch up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lipscomb playing in his 2nd game as a Wareham Gateman, playing third base and playing off the line right now, the 1-0. Fastball low and away, 2 balls and no strikes to Radcliffe. A heavy shift on. 3 infielders on the right side of the infield right now, the 2-0. Popped up behind home plate and foul. 2 balls and 1 strike to the cleanup man, Baron Radcliffe. How about the job that Javik Blake did? First 3 innings.
Excellent work.
Javik, usually our producer. The 2-1. Breaking ball low, 3 balls and 1 strike.
Great home run call on the Del Castillo bomb in the 1st inning.
The 3-1. Ripped on the ground right side, bobbled by McLean over at second, picks it up on a hop and fires to first in time, 2 down.
Good play-by-play in the 1st inning, excellent color commentary in the last 2. Some would say best I've had all year.
And he's handsome too.
A lot better than that other guy that normally is here.
Blame my parents. Nobody on base, 2 down, top of the 4th. First pitch, check swing, taken outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Taylor Smith. Pretty night here in Wareham, Massachusetts. A little bit hot. The 1-0. Sits on the outside corner, 1-1. It's just above 80 degrees. Not as hot as it was against Bourne a couple days ago over at Bourne. Breaking ball, bends over the middle of the plate, 1-2. Just a tick above 80 degrees tonight. The sun setting. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Easy. Making it look easy in the top of the 4th. No runs, no hits, nobody left the board. Still 4-0 Gatemen. We head to the bottom half when we return. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
4-0 Gatemen as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. 8-9-1 due up. Mike Antico, Chad Stevens, and Braden Ward. New pitcher in, Brad Littleton, the Illinois native. Goes to Lewis University. A rising senior, 6'2", 195 pounds, the righty pitcher. Deals from the windup. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Antico 0 for 1. He popped out to the catcher, Matt Nelson. And his first and only at bat came back in the 2nd inning. The 0-1. Chopped foul down the first base line, 0-2. Third appearance of the season for Littleton. An ERA of 2.70. Small sample size, 3 1/3 innings pitched. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits. The 0-2. Line back up the middle, played on a hop by the shortstop Ferguson. Tosses over to first, strong throw but not in time. Throw is in the dirt, it was backhanded by Coots. And when he picked it up, Mike Antico had it ready across the bag. Infield single for Antico to lead off the 4th. Chad Stevens, the next man up. Digs in from the right side. Right on right matchup with a runner on first. Gatemen already leading 4-0. Littleton deals. Misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The last appearance for Brad Littleton. Game against Hyannis, went 2 1/3. Gave up an earned run. Struck out 2, didn't walk a single batter. Misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes to Stevens. That was his longest appearance to date. A game that ended in a tie with Hyannis. 5-5. Antico off of first, takes about 2 steps off the bag. Breaking ball low and away, 3 balls and no strikes to Stevens. Chad Stevens 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. Littleton has a weird delivery. His front foot is very much in front. Chopped down to short, could be two, picked up by Ferguson, flipped to second for one, turnover to first, is in time to retire Stevens. 6-4-3 for the Falmouth Commodores. Nobody on base now, 2 down.
Wow. There were some Gatemen fans on the first base side that hated that call. It was so close. So close. That's first base umpire Larry Rosenberg making the call. Stevens, not the fastest guy in the world, but it was a slow turn. Shortstop Ferguson and second baseman Maisel. I thought he might have been safe by a half step.
Well, we head back to the top of the order for Braden Ward. Steps in from the left side, 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch from Littleton. On the inside corner, 0-1. Ward singled in the second inning. Flew out to center field, retired by Blake Dunn. Ward out in left field tonight. Not his usual position, center field. Breaking ball sits low, 1-1. Falmouth has the #1 seed locked up heading into the postseason tomorrow. 27-14-2, 56 points to lead the Western Division. The 1-1. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Gatemen have locked up the #2 seed. 23-18-2, 48 points. Katuit in third, 20-20-4. Bourne at 18-24-1 in fourth. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Brad Littleton. And we're through 4. Gatemen leading 4-0. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
We head to the 5th inning. It's 4-0 Gatemen. Let's send it over to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, guys. Manager Jerry Weinstein's pregame message for today was contrary to normal. Now, he said he's going to let the guys loose. He said no bunting, no risks for call signs, and just letting them swing for the fences. Now, that was something the guys really appreciated giving this game and said they're really excited to try it out with a Del Castillo home run and an Arudic RBI double. It seems to be working. Sending it back to you guys.
Well, the strategy to swing it away works when you make contact. When it doesn't, you look awfully foolish, right? Working so far tonight, they're leading 4-0.
Yeah, when you swing the bat and hit the ball where there's not a defender, it happens to work out for you a lot of the time.
Steven Moretto, Tyler Ross, and Matt Nelson, the 3 due up. 6, 7, and 8 for the Falmouth Commodores. Trailing by 4. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Count 0-1. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Addison Van Patten back with you. Easy rocks and deals. Misses low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kevin Easy in his debut for the Wareham Gatemen. The 1-1. Up and in, 2 balls and 1 strike. So far, pitching a shutout. And not really missing the strike zone a whole lot. Lifted in the air, out to shallow left field. Ward coming on. Chad Stevens, the shortstop, calling him off, makes the catch above his left shoulder for the first out. Moretto now 0 for 2, 1 down in the top of the 5th. Easy has thrown 51 pitches. And just about 3/4 of them have landed in the strike zone. First pitch to Tyler Ross. Low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ross 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in the second inning, a 1-2-3 inning for Easy. Back into his motion, the 1-0 is rolled foul, trickles to the right of home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gatemen looking for their first victory against the Falmouth Commodores this season. So far 0 for 5. The 1-1 skips in the dirt, a breaking ball, 2 balls and 1 strike to Ross. Ross batting .225 entering this contest. No homers, 2 RBIs. 7 for 31, the 2-1. Rolled foul down the first base line, 2-2. The Commodores went on a surge late in the season. They went on an 11-game win streak. That's tied for the longest in franchise history with the Commodores team of 1967. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Ross caught looking. Easy frozen with the fastball. 2 down in the top of the 5th inning. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. Nobody on base, now 2 down in the top of the 5th. 4-0 Gatemen for the number 8 man, Matt Nelson. 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch from Easy. Misses low and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And he's been in a groove tonight. I mean, just 2 over the minimum faced. 1 walk, 1 hit.
The 1-0, swing and a miss. Easy pulling the string. Nelson swinging over the top of a breaking ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. By the way, that 1967 Falmouth Commodores team, they started the season 11-0. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on another breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 27 wins this season for the Commodores. Their most wins since 1991. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, not very deep, out to right field. Durkay coming on, the right fielder drifting under it, making the easy catch above his left shoulder for the final out of the top of the 5th. No runs, no hits, nobody left aboard. We're through 4.5. Commodores 0, Gatemen 4. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Matt McLean, Jacob Teeter, and Pete Durkay. The 3 due up. 2, 3, and 4 in the Gatemen order. Gatemen leading 4-0. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Addison Van Patten back with you. Thanks for spending your Thursday evening with us. Game 44 of 44 of the 2019 regular season for the Wareham Gatemen. The 6th installment of Falmouth and Wareham of the 2019 season. The Gatemen are 0 for 5. McLean 1 for 2 tonight with a double and a flyout. Steps in from the right side against the righty Littleton. Works out of the windup. First pitch fastball over the outside corner, 0-1. Gatemen coming off a 4-0 victory against Bourne. That was right here at Spillane Field yesterday. Lifted in the air, out to straightaway center field. Blake Dunn drifting back, takes a couple steps to his left and makes the catch over his left shoulder for the first out. McLean just got under it. Now he's 1 for 3. Nobody on base with one down in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jacob Teeter, the new man up. Number 3 batter, all-star first baseman for the Wareham Gatemen, 0 for 2 tonight. A few ticks above 80 degrees on this Thursday evening in Wareham, Massachusetts. First pitch from Littleton. Check swing, taken over the outside corner, a breaking ball, 0-1. Approaching the 8 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. Light shining bright here at Spillane Field. Good amount of fans in attendance. The 0-1. Waved at and missed on another breaking ball. 0-2. August 1st was supposed to be an off day for everybody around the league. And it is for some, but not for those who need to make up a game because of all the rainouts in the months of June and July. The 0-2 on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Jacob Teeter didn't like the call. Ryan DeMar punching him out. I thought that was a little low and in. 2 quick outs.
I'm with you. Thought it was below the knees, thought it was inside. Wow.
So Pete Durkay will dig in from the left side with nobody on base and now 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. Littleton rocks and deals. First pitch to Durkay, misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Durkay in his first week in a Gatemen uniform, 2 for 2 tonight. 2 singles for Durkay tonight. The 1-0, misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Durkay, a late arrival, one of 2 late arrivals from Tennessee. The other one, Trey Lipscomb, who made his debut last night and is batting 7th tonight. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking ball, 2-1. Durkay cleaning things up for the Wareham Gatemen tonight, playing right field. 4-0 Gatemen. The pitch from Littleton. On the outside corner for strike 2. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lipscomb hit a home run in his debut last night. Him and Mike Antico went back-to-back. But the story of the game was perhaps Cole Larson, who was sparkling on the mound, breaking ball up and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Larson also made a debut of sorts. He started for the first time for the Wareham Gatemen this season. Went 6 deep, gave up only 4 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. A marvelous performance. Nobody on base, 2 down, the payoff. Cracked out toward right field down the line, and that'll twist foul. Count holds at 3-2 with Adrian Del Castillo in the on-deck circle. Del Castillo 1 for 2 tonight, with a 2-run blast in the first inning. 4-0 Gatemen. The pitch from Littleton. Fouled off along the left side this time. Count holds at 3-2. Littleton, the second different pitcher used tonight for the Falmouth Commodores. Kenneth Howe started the game. Went the first 3. 3-2 the count remains to the cleanup man Durkay. The payoff. Line drive back up the middle over the glove of Ferguson, the shortstop, and it rolls into center field. A 2-out single for Pete Durkay, and the Gatemen have a base runner with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th.
Have yourself a night, Pete Durkay. 3 for 3, and as Javik Blake alluded to after his last single, he hasn't really hit a ball hard tonight. It's just been 2 bloop singles and then a ground ball single to third base, but he's doing his job getting on base. Results in hits.
Adrian Del Castillo will now dig in from the left side. 4-0 Gatemen with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Del Castillo is tapped foul. Rolls to the backstop, 0-1. Durkay coming into this game, he's made an impression with the Wareham Gatemen in only 11 at-bats. Had 3 hits in 11 at-bats as a batting average of just over 270. But 3 hits already tonight, already doubling his hit total in one night. 0-1 the count to the number 5 man, Adrian Del Castillo. Lefty batter, righty pitcher. The 0-1, fastball upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down in the bottom of the 5th, runner at first. Middle infield playing back on the edge of the outfield grass. The third baseman, Ross, shaded off the third base bag. The 1-1 to Del Castillo. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking ball, 1-2. Matt Rudick in the on-deck circle. Del Castillo catching tonight for the Gatemen. Cracked his 5th home run of the season back in the 1st inning. That leads the Gatemen team. Durkee off of first, takes about 3 steps off the bag. Slowly tapped right back to the mound, picked up by Littleton. He bobbles it, and he can't throw it to first. Littleton tried to scoop it up, picked up his head, and dropped the ball. And everybody's safe. Adrian Del Castillo advances to first as Durkee moves over to second. Still 2 down in the bottom of the 5th inning. Matt Rudick will step in. That's going to go down as an error on Littleton. Two on with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Gatemen. First pitch to Rudick on the outside corner. Count 0-1. Matt Rudick 1 for 2 tonight. Doubled in the 3rd inning. Flew out to right field to end the 1st. Littleton checks second. Lifted in the air down the left field line. It's falling quickly. Smith coming on. It plunks in front of him, and it rolls down the line. Durkee comes home to score. Adrian Del Castillo stops at second. An RBI single for Matt Rudick makes it 5-0 Gatemen.
Taylor Smith is playing so far off the line and so deep in left against the left-handed hitters for Wareham. That all it takes is a little poke out to shallow left field. I don't care how high the ball hangs and for how long it hangs. It's dropped. Twice we've seen that. Look like bloop / pop outs to left, and instead it results in an RBI single.
And a 2-out RBI single. 5-0 Gatemen in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss to Trey Lipscomb. 0-1. Lipscomb looking for his first hit tonight. He's 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Del Castillo off of second, Rudick off of first. 1 run home in the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 5 runs on 9 hits tonight for Wareham. No runs on only 1 hit for Falmouth. Right on right matchup. Littleton sets the letters, checks the runner at second, steps and delivers. Tapped foul to the left of home plate. Lipscomb stays alive. Two on with 2 down. Bottom of the 5th inning. Littleton with a high set at the letters. Checks Del Castillo at second. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. It was a pitch in the dirt. Lipscomb badly fooled. And Littleton gets out of the inning, having given up just 1 run. But the Gatemen do plate 1 more, and they lead 5-0. 1 run on 2 hits. 2 left aboard after 5. Gatemen 5. Falmouth, nothing. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League. and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
9-1-2 due up for the Falmouth Commodores against Michael Webb, new pitcher in for the Wareham Gatemen. 5-0 Gatemen, top of the 6th inning. First pitch from Webb comes right over the top and misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes.
The first thing I remember the opening scene to 2 when you played that song.
Michael Webb with a unique delivery. Chopped foul down the first base line, 1-1. Much like a catapult, just comes right over the top with his motion. Max Ferguson steps in from the left side against the righty Webb. Webb misses upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ferguson 0 for 1 tonight. Webb working quickly out of the windup. Catches the outside corner, 2-2. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Addison Van Patten back with you. The 2-2 from Webb. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Michael Webb pulled the string and flummoxed Max Ferguson. 1 away in the top of the 6th inning. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. Nobody on, 1 down. Bunted foul down the 3rd base line. Count 0-1 to Austin Maisel. 5-0 Gatemen in the top of the 6th inning. Maisel 1 for 2. Another lefty batter for the Commodores. Webb rocks and deals. Line drive back up the middle, and it gets past Chad Stevens, rolls into center field for a 1-out single. Austin Maisel has himself a multi-hit night, and he's the only Commodore tonight to tally a hit. Now 2 for 3 for Blake Dunn. Dunn 0 for 1. He did reach back in the 1st inning, but that was on a walk. So Kevin Easy's night is over. His debut is over. And boy, was it a good one. 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. No runs. Popped up a bunt. It falls along the 3rd base line, picked up by Del Castillo. Strong toss over to first in time. Throw down to second. Not in time. Jacob Teeter with a heads-up move, throwing it down to second base to try to double up Maisel. But Maisel just sliding back in head first safely into the second base bag. But there's 2 down now in the top of the 6th inning for Jackson Coots.
And I don't think Dunn was trying to sacrifice bunt there with already 1 out, because now there's 2 down with a runner on second. But it was a poor bunt. He popped it up, a good spot down that 3rd base line.
First pitch to Coots is fisted into the fencing. 0-1.
And a great play by Del Castillo. And then you said it, heads-up play from Teeter. Maisel was way off the second base bag. Just got in safely.
Another lefty bat for the Commodores. Jackson Coots 0 for 2. Lifts 1 foul behind home plate, 0-2. Runner off second base with 2 down. Commodores trying to score for the first time tonight. Trailing 5-0. No runs on 2 hits, 2 errors tonight for the Commodores. Maisel off of second base. The pitch from Webb. Misses up and away, ball 1. Webb now slowing down his motion a little bit, sets at the letters and fires a fastball over the glove of Del Castillo, but it ricochets right back to him. Forces Maisel to hold at the second base bag. And the count 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jackson Coots.
And that hit one of the poles behind home plate because it's a fencing behind the plate here at Spillane Field. That should have just stuck right there.
The 2-2. Skips in the dirt, a foot in front of the plate. Del Castillo makes the stop, and Maisel again holds at second base.
99% of the time, Maisel would be on third right now. And instead, Wareham catches a break, and that ball clanged right off one of the poles. And Del Castillo catches a break.
The payoff, breaking ball upstairs, ball 4. Wasn't even close. And Jackson Coots reaches with a 2-out walk. Runners on first and second now for the Commodores. And Jim Lawler is going to go out to talk to his relief pitcher. Michael Webb, the second different pitcher used tonight for the Gatemen. The standings solidified in the Western Division ahead of tomorrow's postseason start. The Gatemen, the number 2 seed, are going to be playing the Cotuit Kettleers, the number 3 seed. And Falmouth and Bourne are going to square off 1 and 4. But the reason they're playing tonight is because they need the same amount of games played as their Eastern Division opponent for when they make it to the championship game. Either one of these teams. Pitch over the outer half, strike 1. If they make it to the championship game. Runners on first and second with 2 down in the top of the 6th inning. 5-0 Gatemen. The 0-1 to Baron Radcliffe. Breaking ball sits high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Radcliffe 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. Another lefty bat for the Commodores against the righty pitcher Michael Webb. Deals from the letters, the 1-1. Misses low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. The Commodores have had the number 1 seed locked up for about a week now. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Commodores hoping to make it to their first championship appearance in 3 years. They haven't won the championship since 1980. The 2-2. Fouled off along the left side. Count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In 2016, they lost to YD. Part of a 3-peat for the Red Sox. The Gatemen looking to repeat. Won it all last year, swept their way through the postseason. Popped up, shallow left field, going back Lipscomb, the third baseman, trying to track it. He's called off by the left fielder, Braden Ward. Makes the catch, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th inning. No runs on a hit, 2 left to board after 5.5. Falmouth still trailing, now 5-0. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
Mike Antico, Chad Stevens, and Braden Ward, the three due up, 8-9-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. 5-0 Gatemen. New pitcher in for the Falmouth Commodores, Luke Sutko. First pitch to him. On the outside corner, 0-1. Sutko, a submarine pitcher, or a sidearm pitcher. Doesn't quite come underneath, more across the body. The 0-1 on the outside corner, a breaking ball this time, 0-2 to Antico. Antico 1 for 2 tonight. A single in the 4th inning. Popped out in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 down in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mike Antico retired, and that'll bring up Chad Stevens, the caboose tonight for the batting order.
Number 9, the shortstop, Chad Stevens.
3rd different pitcher used tonight for the Falmouth Commodores. First House, then Littleton, and now Sutko. Right-handed pitcher, 6'3", 205 pounds. Transferring to Mercer this coming year, rising junior. First pitch to Stevens on the outside corner, 0-1. Just finished up his sophomore campaign at St. John's River State College. Right-on-right matchup. Sutko deals. Chop down the third base line, backhanded by Ross. Strong toss over to first is not in time. That was a long throw from Ross. And he one-hopped it to Coots, but not in time to get Chad Stevens. Infield single for Stevens.
He saves extra bases. If that ball gets past Ross over at 3rd and into left field, that's a double for Chad Stevens. But nice infield single for Stevens, his first hit of the night.
And we head back to the top of the order with Braden Ward. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Addison Van Patten with you. Thanks for not only listening tonight, but listening all season long on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Final game of the regular season. Playoffs start tomorrow. Fastball upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Playoffs start right here at Spillane Field, 6:45. Of course, we get on the air at 6:15, or right around then. The 1-0 on the inside corner for strike 2, or strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to count. Runner on first, 1 down. Ward 1 for 3 tonight. Fly out, single, and a strikeout as he laces one that rolls right past Ferguson, the shortstop, and it drops into left field. Runners on first and second for the Wareham Gatemen in the bottom of the 6th with only 1 down. Second hit of the night for Braden Ward. And Matt McLean will step in from the right side. Another right-on-right matchup. Stevens off of second, Ward off of first. 5-0 Gatemen. $11 hits tonight for Wareham. First pitch. On the inside corner. Count 0-1. McLean 1 for 3. The only player to not reach base for the Gatemen tonight, Jacob Teeter. He's 1 of 2 without a hit. Teeter and Lipscomb. Ball trickles to the right of Nelson. Both runners advance 90 feet. Ward goes down to second. Stevens goes down to third. 2 in scoring position with just 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. The count 1 ball and 1 strike to Matt McLean. McLean doubled in the first inning. Since then, 2 flyouts. Jacob Teeter in the on-deck circle, 0 for 3. 5-0 Gatemen with 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. Chopped back toward the center of the diamond, shuffling over Ferguson, makes the toss to first. The stretch by Coots in time. The Wareham dugout is saying Jackson Coots made the stretch but was off of the first base bag. A run comes home. And what's the call going to be? All the umpires are going to converge. Either way, it's 6-0 Gatemen. The question is, how many outs are on the scoreboard?
And it's unfortunate for Wareham, but there's no way they can change this call. No one was in the right position to see the foot of Coots over at first base. He was way off the bag.
They're saying he's safe.
So that had to be Ryan DeMar behind the plate who makes that call.
At first glance, I agree with you, Gabe. I mean, I saw that he was off the bag by a mile. And the umpire's making the right call. Just one down, the run does score. 6-0 Gatemen with runners at the corners, one away in the bottom of the sixth. Foul tipped back into the glove of Nelson. Count 0-1 to Jacob Teeter. I guess not everyone's enjoying the game tonight. Pitch taken inside. Or actually, it was over the inside corner. Count quickly 0-2 to Jacob Teeter.
That's an error on Ferguson at shortstop, by the way.
McLean off of first. Ward off of third. The pitch. Broken bat chopper over the mound, left side of the infield, coming on Ferguson. Tosses over to first in time, but another run comes home, and it's 7-0 Gatemen. Jacob Teeter with the RBI. Matt McLean goes first to second. 2 down in the bottom of the sixth.
Teeter now 29 RBIs this year, leads Wareham.
And the red-hot Pete Durkay is about to step in. Durkay 3 for 3. Now 6 hits as a Wareham Gateman. Doubling his hits total all season in one night. Fouls one off, 0-1. All 3 hits singles. Innings 1, 3, and 5. McLean off of the second base bag, about 5 steps off the second base bag. 7-0 Gatemen. 2 runs home in the inning. The pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Durkay. Adrian Del Castillo in the on-deck circle. Sky is turning a dark shade of blue. The pitch. Chopper right back to the pitcher, Sudko, who picks it out of the air and tosses over to first to retire Durkay and end the inning. But not before 2 more runs come home for the Wareham Gatemen. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 man left aboard. We're through 6. The Gatemen are leading 7-0. We'll be right back to start the 7th on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Keep it locked.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Top of the 7th inning, 7-0 Gatemen. Let's send it over to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, Jonah. Now the question for tonight is, are the Gatemen getting hot at the right time? The Gatemen batting average, team-wide batting average, dropped the lowest it's been since far this season last week. And after a win tie at Bourne, followed by a loss, a win tie at Hyannis, followed by a loss at Bourne, and then a win back at home 4-0 last night, the Gatemen are hot tonight. Now those bats are getting off of it, and we think that might correlate with the extended leash that Jerry Weinstein has been giving the Gatemen so far. But the question is, are these bats getting hot just in time for the playoffs? Sending it back to you guys.
That is the question. They are hot tonight. 7 runs across. One of the hotter nights the bats have had in quite some time for the Wareham Gatemen. Thanks so much, Addison. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi back with you inside the John Wild broadcast booth. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Taylor Smith, 0 for 2. It's Smith, Steven Moretto, and Tyler Ross. The three due up against Michael Webb, working his second consecutive inning. Comes over to the top of this motion, misses upstairs with the off-speed pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 7th, 7-0 Gatemen. Thanks for sticking around on this Thursday evening. The 1-1. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Smith 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. Webb, the second different pitcher used for the Gatemen tonight. Falmouth held in check. No runs on just 2 hits in the first 6 innings. Webb rocks and deals the 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Final game of the 2019 regular season. Game number 44, the 2-2. Check swing right over the middle, strike 3. Taylor Smith goes down on strikes for the second time tonight. Michael Webb picks up his second K. 1 away, top of the 7th inning. Nobody on base for Steven Moretto. That strikeout brought to you by Lang Safaris and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. 1 down. First pitch fastball upstairs to Moretto. 1 ball and no strikes. Moretto 0 for 2. Breaking ball low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Playoff start tomorrow. The Gatemen facing the Cotuit Kettleers. Pitch over the inner half, 2-1. The Gatemen are 3-3 against Cotuit this season. The 2-0. Chopper foul, high chopper. Sails over the dugout of the Falmouth Commodores. 2 balls and 1 strike. Steven Moretto, the designated hitter. Michael Webb out of the windup. The breaking ball upstairs. Good amount of fans in attendance tonight. The pitch from Webb. Fouled off. Tyler Ross in the on-deck circle. Game that was supposed to be an off day for everybody. The 3-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts for Michael Webb. Nobody on base with now 2 down in the top of the 7th inning. Both strikeouts looking. Another strikeout brought to you by Lang Safaris and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. 2 down in the top of the 7th for Tyler Ross. 7-0 Gatemen, first pitch from Webb. On the inside corner with the fastball, 0-1. Speaking of strikeouts, Ross has 2 of them. 1 swinging and 1 looking. Webb into a groove, misses downstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two other games going on tonight. Orleans and Chatham. Chopped foul down the first base line, 1-2. The Firebirds leading the Anglers 2-0. Brewster and Bourne squaring off. That's a tie ball game at 4. 7-0 Gatemen. 2 away in the top of the 7th inning. Webb rocks and deals. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Michael Webb strikes out the side. First 2 looking, and the last 1 swinging. Michael Webb is rolling, and the Gatemen are on top 7-0 as we enter stretch time here at Spillane Field. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Gatemen 7, Commodores nothing. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name? analyze your stats and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. Hashtag Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime college.
Bottom of the 7th inning from Spillane Field. Adrian Del Castillo, Matt Rudick, and Trey Lipscomb. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Wareham Gatemen. Gatemen on top, 7-0. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten back with you. Thanks for spending your Thursday night with us right here on the Gatemen Baseball Network. A beautiful 80 degrees from Spillane Field. First pitch. Fastball over the outside corner, 0-1 to Adrian Del Castillo. Luke Sutko back on the bump, pitching his second consecutive inning for the Falmouth Commodores. Trying to keep this a 7-run difference. The sidearm delivery misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Del Castillo. The catcher has reached twice tonight. The first time was a home run. Back in the first inning, his 5th of the season. Also reached on an error in the 5th. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Good breaking ball off the hand of Sutko. Lefty in the box, righty on the mound, the 1-2. Bounces in the dirt. Matt Nelson makes the stop, and it rolls to his right. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Rudick in the on-deck circle, and then Trey Lipscomb behind him. Lipscomb, one of 2 Gatemen tonight to not tally a hit. But he has reached base, was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sutko went right back to the breaking ball. Adrian Del Castillo badly fooled. 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody on base, 1 man away. 7-0 Gatemen. Matt Rudick will dig in from the left side. 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a double. One of 3 Gatemen with multi-hit nights. Rudick, Ward, and Pete Durkay. Rudick fouls it off behind home plate and rattles the cage right in front of us. Count 0-1. Rudick flew out in the first inning. That ended the first inning. And then doubled and singled in that order. Nobody on base, 1 down. Fastball misses low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the designated hitter. Rudick hasn't been a DH too often this season. Usually an outfielder, one of the corner outfield spots, the 1-1. Flared foul to the left side and out of play again, 1-2. But Jerry Weinstein in game 44 in a game that doesn't mean anything as far as the standings are concerned entering the postseason tomorrow. Shaking up the defense a little bit today. So Rudick is the DH, the 1-2. Misses outside, a breaking ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The defense from left to right to start the ball game was Braden Ward, who's usually a center fielder, Mike Antico, who usually takes one of the corner outfield spots in center, and then Pete Durkay, who's listed as a catcher in right. The 2-2 misses outside with the off-speed pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Trey Lipscomb, who made his debut yesterday, playing third. Chad Stevens, usually a third baseman, playing short. Matt McLean, usually a third baseman, rotating with Stevens over at second. The 3-2. Ripped hard, ground ball, right side of the infield, shuffling over Maisel. The second baseman makes the short toss over to first to retire Rudick. 2 down.
Wareham hasn't had an inning tonight without a hit. We have to Trey Lipscomb to keep that alive.
Nobody on base, 2 away, bottom of the 7th. 7-0 Gatemen. Trey Lipscomb, the new batter. Digs in from the right side. It's a right-on-right matchup. This might be the first time all season the Gatemen have 3 righties in the order. First pitch. Chopped hard down to third and under the glove of Tyler Ross, the third baseman. It rolls down the left field line. Trey Lipscomb takes a wide turn at first and stops there. He reaches first with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th as we await the call. That's going to be an error. An E5. Error on Tyler Ross. The 3rd error tonight for the Falmouth Commodores. Mike Antico digs in from the left side, now with a runner on first. 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Gatemen leading 7-0. Antico with a single sandwiched in between a strikeout and a pop-out. Takes a first pitch fastball over the inner half, 0-1. The Gatemen have 2 crooked numbers tonight. 2 runs scored in the 6th, 3 runs came across in the 1st. 2 skinny runs in the 3rd inning as this one's flared. A broken bat blooper out into left field. Drops in front of Smith as he tosses it back into short. And Mike Antico reaches base on a 2-out single.
And there it is, a hit in every inning thus far for Wareham.
And Antico with a multi-hit night. Now 4 Gatemen have multi-hit nights. And the Gatemen as a team have 12 hits. Threatening once again here in the 7th. So 1 run came across in the 3rd, 1 run came across in the 5th. Now runners on 1st and 2nd for the number 9 man, Chad Stevens. Another right-on-right matchup, first pitch to Stevens. On the outside corner, a fastball, 0-1. Stevens 1 for 3. A single in the 6th inning, grounded into a double play back in the 4th. Struck out swinging in the 2nd. The pitch just misses the outside corner. Nelson tried to frame it, 1-1. Antico off of first, Trey Lipscomb off of second. 7-0 Gatemen. Sutko looks over at second, deals, and misses outside with the fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Long look in from Sutko. Now comes set at the letters. 34 pitches thrown. Deals, a sidearm delivery, again misses outside, 3-1. Sutko really struggling to find the strike zone right now. And after Chad Stevens is Braden Ward. We head back to the top of the order.
And this is really the first time tonight where he has.
The 3-1. Skips in the dirt, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Lipscomb moves over to 3rd, Antico goes down to 2nd, and Chad Stevens saunters down to 1st. Bases juiced, 7-0 Gatemen. And we're back to the top of the order with Braden Ward.
Before that at-bat to Chad Stevens, Sutko had thrown 23 strikes and just 8 balls. And right there, that was a 5-pitch walk to Chad Stevens. Let's see if Braden Ward can make it pay.
Ward, one of the Gatemen tonight with a multi-hit performance. Foul tips a ball back into the glove of Nelson for strike 1. 2 singles for Braden Ward tonight. The first one came back in the 2nd. The last one came in the last inning, the 6th. 7-0 Gatemen. Fastball, line drive over the head of the shortstop Ferguson, and it plunks into left field for a base hit. 1 run comes home to score. A quick throw in from Smith, the left fielder, keeps everyone else at bay. But it's 8-0 Gatemen right now with 2 down in the 7th. A 2-out RBI single for Braden Ward. He now stands on first. Stevens goes down to 2nd. And Mike Antico moves over to 3rd. Matt McClain, the new batter.
And Ward now with 3 hits tonight. 13 hits as a team for Wareham.
That'll warrant a meeting on the mound, and everyone's going to come out. First, Nelson went out to talk to his battery mate Sutko. And now we might get a pitching change. Jeff Trundy going out to talk to his relief pitcher. And I think he's going to take the ball. Bases are loaded with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 run home in the inning for the Gatemen, and they're still threatening for more, on top 8-0. So far, nobody has moved off the mound. And once somebody comes out of the bullpen, we're going to take a break. And here we go. Pitching change confirmed. Pitching change brought to you by Bay Point Club. 8-0 Gatemen with the bases juiced and 2 away. We'll be right back. in the bottom.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. #Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care.
Bottom of the 7th inning, 2 down, bases loaded for the Wareham Gatemen. Matt McLean about to dig in. 8-0 Wareham. First pitch to him from Gonzalez is a fastball that misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. We'll welcome you back inside the John Wild broadcast booth. Jonah Karp now sitting next to Tora Otsuka, outfielder for the Wareham Gatemen. The 1-0 popped up shallow right field. Radcliffe coming on, called off by the second baseman Austin Maisel. He drifts over and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Okay, we're going to take a break. On the other side, Tora's going to be back on the headset, so don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss it. Stick around. You're listening to GBN.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
8-0 Gatemen, top of the 8th inning. Strike 1 to Matt Nelson. Michael Webb back on the hill. Jonah Karp sitting next to Tora Otsuka, outfielder for the Wareham Gatemen, as Webb rocks and deals. Ripped over the glove of Lipscomb, and it rolls down the left field line. Braden Ward makes the sliding stop. Strong throw back into second. Keeps Matt Nelson at first. A leadoff single for Nelson in an 8-0 ball game. Well, hi, Tora.
Hi.
Nice to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we have to address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling great now. I'm feeling a lot better, like, each and every day. I got hit by a ball and right in the eye during BP, and then just feels better every day. And I heard some good news from the doctors, so it's feeling good.
Pitch over the inner half for a strike to Max Ferguson. 0-1. Well, that's great to hear.
Thank you.
We all wish you the best. We were all scared to death when that incident occurred.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
The 0-1. Pitch misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. But you're feeling a lot better now. Good news from the doctor.
Good news from the doctors.
I assume you're not going to suit up.
No, I'm not going to suit up this season, but I'll be ready for next season, so it's good.
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. So how long are you in town?
I think I might be leaving on Sunday or early next week.
So you'll be around for the first round of the postseason?
Yes, I'll be there. So.
The 2-1. On the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Is it weird watching it from the broadcast booth?
Like,
how is this vantage point compared to the dugout?
Yeah, you can see the whole field, so that's a benefit from up here. But down here, like, you're with the teammates, so like I kind of miss that being with the teammates and like talking about it, you know, like talking about the game and stuff. But from up here, like, it's kind of nice to see the whole view of the field.
The 3-2. Low and away, ball 4. Runners on first and second. Nobody out in the 8th. I'm going to ask you some superlatives because I'm just genuinely curious.
Superlatives.
Who's the best dancer on the team?
Who's the best dancer?
Number 8, Austin Mason.
We don't really have good dancers on the team, actually.
Does anybody sing?
Sings?
Does anybody think they're a really good singer but actually aren't?
I don't know. Actually, like,
spill the tea, Tora.
Our team doesn't really like sing or dance, honestly.
First pitch fastball upstairs.
Our team's not funny, I guess. I would say they don't show their like emotions, but like as much like in music-wise. But like, we got some funny dudes, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe Beaver. Beaver likes to dance sometimes.
Del Castillo couldn't make the stop, and both runners advance into scoring position.
I call him Panda all the time. Kung Fu Panda.
You call Beaver Panda?
Yeah, I call him Kung Fu Panda because, I don't know, he kind of moves like a panda sometimes. And, like, he's kind of slick when he hits. Like, he's a good hitter, so, you know, like, Kung Fu Panda moves well in some moves, so call him Kung Fu Panda.
The 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. Is that a nickname that's caught on, or that's just a you thing?
I just started it because, I don't know, he just reminded me of Kung Fu Panda. That's it. Yeah. I don't think anyone calls him that.
The 2-1. Bounces in the dirt. Del Castillo makes the stop this time, 3-1. Who has the best nickname on the team?
Teeter.
Just Teets.
I like Teets. Yeah, I like calling him Teets. It's a funny name.
3-1 the count.
Oh, and
fouled off.
Matt Rudick. I like calling him Little Rude because like he hates it. He hates being called Little Rude, so I call him Little Rude.
Who's the biggest prankster on the team?
Prankster? Honestly, it might be me. I like to prank people a lot.
The 3-2 upstairs, ball 4.
McLean, actually. He's a little prankster. He likes to call people out too.
What has he done?
I don't know.
That you could say on air.
You know, like we do like a DOD of the day.
Right.
And then.
Okay.
McLean's kind of like the kid, like, if you tell him stuff, like, on, like, private, like, he'd be the kid, like blast it out to people, like, he said this, he said that, like, he's that kind of kid, but he's a good kid.
We're not going to go further if you have questions about the DOD, but
yeah,
you can make the reasoning. We're going to get a meeting on the mound. Jerry Weinstein going out to talk to Michael Webb. So far, it's been a very solid pitching performance between Kevin Easy, who made his debut tonight for the Wareham Gatemen, and Michael Webb, who came out of the bullpen and is trying to preserve this shutout Now working out of a little bit of trouble. Bases loaded with a single and 2 straight walks. Blake Dunn about to walk into the batter's box. The outfielders aren't usually a part of these types of meetings.
No. So I don't know what's going on in the meetings, but...
But you guys have your own meeting out there.
Yeah, but...
What do you discuss when everybody's standing on the mound?
You hungry?
Where you going for dinner?
Where you going for dinner?
What's the go-to spot after the game? There's really not a whole lot open.
I like El Mariachi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place.
But they close at 10.
They close at 10, so it's
on
pretty
weekdays.
tough to eat anywhere. I usually just make eggs at home.
Really?
Yeah, eggs and, like, burgers. It's kind of...
You put eggs on your burgers?
I mix it up.
You mix what up?
I mix up the, like, burger patties.
You put burgers in your eggs?
So I, like, cook up the burger patties, and I, like, cut it up, and then I put eggs on it, and I just eat it. Yeah.
Blake Dunn. New batter. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Nice pitch.
Were you ever a pitcher growing up?
In Little League, but that's about it.
When did you stop?
Little League.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Tapped on top of home plate, 0-2. So were you always predominantly an outfielder?
No, I was actually an infielder until I got into high school. And then when I got into high school, I just played center field. And then in college, I've been playing like kind of all over the place, but mostly right field.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, now 1 away. Blake Dunn retired. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Forrest, and Bullard. Head to lxplaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. Going to bring up Jackson Coots with the bases loaded. So did somebody push you into the outfield, or did you just prefer playing outfield? Line drive back to straightaway center field. Drifting over, Mike Antico makes the catch as he's drifting toward his right. But 1 run comes home to score, and everybody else holds. That's the first run of the game for the Falmouth Commodores. It comes with 1 away in the 8th inning. Well, now 2 outs after that catch. A sacrifice fly by Jackson Coots brings home the first run of the game for the Commodores. They cut the lead to 7, 8-1.
Yeah, so my freshman year, I was playing infield, but I made varsity, and then the only position open was center field, and then they put me at center field, and I was pretty good at it, so I ended up playing center field or outfield ever since then. Yeah, I wish I played infield though.
Who do you think is the best defender on the team?
Best defender?
Outfield or infield, regardless, or pitcher for that matter.
I like McLean because like he can play anywhere in the field, and I think that's valuable as like a baseball player because when he goes pro, like when he plays pro ball, like he's gonna be able to play like outfield, like infield, and it just like brings your stock up a lot.
Pitch outside, 2 balls and 1 strike to Baron Radcliffe.
But in the outfield, it's pretty crazy how much range Ward has because he's so fast. He's caught some crazy deep fly balls that you think it's a double, but he catches them.
2 balls and 2 strikes. What were your expectations coming into the summer?
Honestly, I knew like this is a crazy good league, but like I came in kind of like I didn't really I thought like I'll just be like fine, like I just play my game, but
swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 3rd out of the 8th inning. And Michael Webb ends up getting out of a jam, having given up just 1 run to the Falmouth Commodores, leaves the bases loaded. It's 8-1 Gatemen as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Well, Tor, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I mean, you want to stay on? You could stay on.
I'm down to stay on.
Let's keep him on. Why not? We head to the bottom of the 8th, 8-1 Gatemen. We'll be right back.
One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music, located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org.
Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Jacob Teeter, Pete Durkay, and Adrian Del Castillo all due up in the bottom of the 8th inning. Gatemen leading 8-1. The only run for the Falmouth Commodores came in the last half inning. Jonah Karp back on with Toru Otsuka, trying to figure out the wiring situation. So we'll get that figured out.
Oh, thank you.
I think we got it figured out. Okay,
yeah,
here we go. Chris Gonzalez back on the hill. 3, 4, and 5 due up for Wareham. First pitch to Teeter. On the outside corner, 0-1. Nobody on base, nobody out. Gonzalez deals from the windup and misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike to Teets. Best nickname on the team, according to Toru Otsuka. The 1-1, Gonzalez dealing quickly. He misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. What was the backup plan if the whole baseball thing didn't work out, Toru?
That's a tough question because, like, ever since I was little, like, I wanted to just become a major leaguer, and I didn't try to, like, have a backup plan. But I'm doing, like, business and stuff in school right now, so probably something in business. I don't know. It's kind of broad, so, yeah. I'm not really, like, set on anything yet for my plan B.
Who did you grow up idolizing when you were watching baseball?
Ichiro Suzuki. He's awesome. It's like watching him play, my game's kind of similar to him, but he's obviously way better than me, but someday I want to be like Ichiro Suzuki.
In what sense?
His bat skills, his contact skills, just like being able to barrel everything, just even if he gets jammed, like he'll get a hit. Like I want to have like that kind of elite hand-eye coordination.
So when you were growing up and playing Little League, did you try to model your swing after Ichiro?
I did. When I was younger, I used to copy Ichiro's swing, but it didn't really work out for me, so I had to change my swing a lot and like try to figure out my swing. And I still haven't figured out my swing, but I'm just trying to get there to where.
I mean, it's working for the most part.
Yeah, it worked, but you know, there's some holes that I need to fix in my swing.
Jacob Teeter strikes out, 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Do you want to try calling an at-bat?
Calling a bat? I've never done it.
First pitch is fouled off.
Calling a bat?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like?
Well, you want to do Pete Durkay, or we could do Adrian Del Castillo.
Okay, I'll try.
You want to do Durkay?
Okay.
He's about to go get another bat.
Okay.
All right, so count 0-1 to Durkay. Toru Otsuka with your call when Durkay returns to the batter's box. Stay tuned. 1 away, nobody on base in the bottom of the 8th inning. 8-1 Gatemen. All right, Toru, take it away.
Durkay, I don't really know. I haven't seen him really seen him hit before because I got injured right before he came in. So I don't really know him too well. Swing and miss. 0-2.
We could try Adrian Del Castillo.
Yeah, I should probably do Castillo.
Okay, well, we'll wait for Adrian Del Castillo. Count 0-2 to Pete Durkay. He has 3 hits tonight. He's 3 for 4. 8-1 Gatemen. Laced down the left field line, a foul ball. 0-2.
Yeah, this is tough.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
I mean, what you do isn't easy. What we do isn't easy.
I think this is harder, honestly.
I wouldn't say that.
I think playing baseball is way easier than
I've tried
talking.
both, and I picked this. The 0-2.
Ooh.
Hard hit, but right to Jackson Coots at first, and that's the second out. Nobody on base now. 2 down for Adrian Del Castillo. 8-1 Gatemen. All right, Tora. Showtime.
Adrian Del Castillo. He has a home run today. His first AB. We'll see what he does right now. Swings away. Foul ball. Count is 0-1.
What makes Adrian such a good hitter?
He's really calm in the play. He has really good hand-eye coordination. Probably one of the best on the team. That's what makes him really good. Oh! Oh! Come on. Aw. Foul ball. I thought that was home run for a second. I was kind of freaking out. I don't know what to say.
Man, you're on for one batter.
Del Castillo.
Almost get a home run.
0-2. Fights it off. Foul ball.
This dude has effortless pop at the plate.
He does. It's crazy. I asked him, like, how do you hit so well? He's like, I just swing light and just the ball flies. He's pretty simple at the plate, too, so he's just talented.
Is it mostly upper body?
He says it's in the wrist.
Really?
So he just kind of flicks the wrist, he says, and said the ball flies. Ball. 1-2.
If you don't want to do it,
oh yeah, I'm like,
okay.
I'm not really good at this stuff.
1-2. The count to Adrian Del Castillo. 2 down, nobody on base. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Chris Gonzalez. We head to the 9th. The Gatemen trying to close out an 8-1 victory over the Falmouth Commodores. It would be their first victory against the Commodores this season. Well, Tora, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much.
It was really a blast.
Thank you.
And we wish you well. We hope everything is okay. And safe trip home when you head home on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
All righty. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Wareham.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
We've got a position player pitching here in the 9th for Wareham. First pitch to Taylor Smith, misses low 1-0. Trey Lipscomb on the mound here in the 9th for Wareham. Michael Webb's night done. 3 innings out of the pen for Webb. Gave up 1 run on 2 hits as Smith skies 1 foul down the left field line. 1-1. 3 walks, 6 strikeouts for Webb. Wareham leads 8-1, top of the 9th, 3 outs away from a victory. Taylor Smith, Steven Moretto. Tyler Ross due up. The ground ball foul, 1-2 to Smith. Trey Lipscomb made his debut yesterday for Wareham at third base. played third base tonight, too. 1-2 down low, 2-2. And now making his pitching debut. Wareham needing 3 outs for a victory. Excellent job with Toro Otsuka, my friend.
Oh, thanks so much, buddy.
2-2 on the outside corner, strike 3. The zone's been a little wide all night from Ryan DeMar. That pitch looked like it missed, but Lipscomb gets a strikeout. Looking. That strikeout brought to you by Lang Exafaris and Bowler. Head to alexblaw.com to see a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. 1 up, 1 down. Steven Moretto to the plate, and he skies one. Foul territory, right side. Teeter gives chase, but can't get there. 0-1. 10th strikeout of the night for Wareham pitching. They've been dominant.
Toro was a blast to have in the booth. Such a character, such a fun guy. And we wish him the best.
Just glad to see he's doing well. 0-1 launch to deep left field. Ward ranges back. He's got room, and he makes the catch above his left shoulder. I mean, Steven Moretto didn't miss that by much. 2 down.
Number 20, the third
Something that we've seen a little more often in the last few days than we have all season. Balls that look like they were home runs off the bat that just kind of die on the warning track. Saw it a lot in Bourne.
First pitch flared foul, 0-1 to Tyler Ross. Playoffs start tomorrow for everybody in the CCBL. 0-1 swing and a miss, 0-2. Wareham will take on Katuitt. Falmouth will go back home and play Bourne. The 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lipscomb gets a strikeout to end the ball game. What a pitching performance from the Gatemen tonight. 11 strikeouts for Wareham pitching. Your final score from Spillane Field. Gatemen 8, Commodores 1, and Wareham goes into the postseason with back-to-back wins. We're going to break it all down for you when we come back on the GBN Postgame Show.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen.
Final score from Spillane Field tonight. Wareham 8, Falmouth 1. The Gatemen get back-to-back victories to end the 2019 regular season. Gabe Genovesi here with you alongside Jonah Karp. Welcome up to the broadcast booth. And this was just all-around domination from Wareham tonight. 8 runs on 13 hits tonight for the Gatemen.
The bats came alive. We were questioning when the bats would come alive against the team not named Hyannis, and tonight was the night. First win of the season against the Falmouth Commodores, one of the most dominant victories all season for the Wareham Gatemen. All around, the pitching spectacular, and the offense finally out of their slump.
13 hits. Braden Ward had 3 of them. Peter Kay had 3 of them. Quite a few guys, 1 through 9 in this Gatemen lineup, with multi-hit nights.
Yeah, I mean, the Gatemen lineup throughout really produced. There was really one guy who didn't show up, and that was Jacob Teeter. 1 0 for 5, 3 strikeouts tonight for Teeter, but that's not something you anticipate moving forward. I mean, he was the starting first baseman in the All-Star game for a reason. Jacob Teeter has been a consistent force. That's why he's batting third and perhaps the most potent offense in the entire Cape Cod League. So entering the postseason, I'm not concerned about his bat. I'm thrilled to see Adrian Del Castillo finally break out of his home run slump for the first time in a number of weeks, going yard, and he still leads the Gatemen now with 5 home runs. How about Peter Kay? Doubling his hit total going into this game. He had 3 in 11 at-bats, which was great, but he had 3 in his first 3 at-bats tonight. Started for 3 for 3, ended up 3 for 5. Peter Kay, if he's going to be batting cleanup for the Gatemen, he's going to need to produce. He's going to need to hit some RBIs, and, well, he showed up tonight.
Jacob Teeter did have an RBI, by the way, on a ground out. That's his team-leading 29th RBI of the summer. So Teeter did contribute in some way. Now, the 13 hits was nice, but 1 run on 3 hits for Falmouth. It started with Kevin Easy tonight for Gatemen pitching, and everybody really did a nice job.
The pitching has been marvelous, really, over the last few weeks, for maybe with the exception of 1 game for the Wareham Gatemen, but mostly over the last few weeks. I mean, this pitching staff has been very, very excellent. Kevin Easy making his debut, trying to make a name for himself, trying to solidify his position in the pitching rotation going into the postseason. And, I mean, you want him back on the mound after this performance. I mean, my goodness, 5 innings pitched, 1 hit allowed, no earned runs, only 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. You couldn't really ask for anything more. Debuting on the final day. Granted, the game didn't matter much, but this is still a team that the Gatemen haven't beaten all season long. What a job by Kevin Easy.
The Gatemen get the monkey off their backs. They beat Falmouth, as you said, for the first time all year, 1-5 against the Commodores to close out the regular season. Addison Van Patten's going to have a post-game interview for us. We'll step aside and be back with that on the other side of the break.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. #Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at gatemen.org.
Final tonight from Spillane Field. The Gatemen win 8-1 over the Falmouth Commodores. Gabe Genovesi here with you alongside Jonah Karp. We're not going to have a post-game interview tonight. Sorry about that, but we'll wrap it up right here. Postseason starts tomorrow. You can throw all the regular season records out the door. You can throw all the standings out the door. Wareham, the 2 seed, will play the 3 seed, Katuitt Kettleers, tomorrow night, 6:45 first pitch, right here at Spillane Field. I mean, what's better than postseason baseball?
It's really happening. We got through 44 games. How about that? Oh, my God, the postseason's here. Woo!
Wow. That was...
I went really high for that one.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so sorry.
Unnecessarily high.
Sorry, Dad.
But the Gatemen back-to-back wins heading into the postseason. I know it was against a Bourne team that's going to be the 4 seed in the West, a Falmouth team who no one had anything to play for tonight. Seeding was already set, but it's got to be a confidence boost for the guys that have hit well the past 2 days.
Without question. I mean, the offense over the last couple weeks was a struggle, and it was a concern for this team. We figured it wouldn't be a concern moving forward because it hadn't been all season up until they hit a wall the last week or so. And it seems like they've turned a corner. If this game is any indication, they are on the right track entering tomorrow, and the pitching is also on the right track. I'm excited to see how far this team can go.
Once again, your happy final tonight. The Gatemen, 8 runs on 13 hits, 9 left on base, 6 of those in scoring position. Falmouth, just 1 run, 3 hits, 4 errors tonight for the Commodores, 6 left on base, just 2 in scoring position. The winner, Kevin Easy, in his debut for the Gatemen, he goes to 1-0. Kenneth Haas, in his debut, takes the loss. He falls to 0-1 for the Commodores in another lightning quick game, 2 hours and 14 minutes. 6:45 first pitch tomorrow. Game 1 of a 3-game series with the Katuitt Kettleers. Round 1 of the CCBL playoffs. We'll be on the air right around 6:15, maybe a little earlier tomorrow. We might do a 45-minute pregame show. Keep an eye on Twitter for that. We might go on the air around 6 o'clock. It should be a fun postseason. We'll have all the coverage for you on GBN throughout the next week and a half. The Gatemen win 8-1 tonight. For Addison Van Patten, for Jonah Karp, for Javik Blake, I'm Gabe Genovesi saying so long from Spillane Field.